When you shave with a normal razor, the multiple blades pass over your skin, cutting the hair just above the skin surface. And while they're convenient and easy to use, these razors can cause ingrown hairs and irritation if the blades aren't sharp enough. But if you know how to use a straight edge razor, the single sharp blade cuts each hair at its base. This gives a much closer shave in one pass and significantly reduces skin irritation. When a cockroach loses its head, you might assume that it immediately dies, but that's actually not what happens. Instead, the wound is quickly sealed off, and the roach stays alive without its brain. Now, this is possible because they have nerve clusters all over their bodies that handle basic survival functions. And even without a nose, they can still breathe through tiny holes in their body. Now, eventually, the cockroach will die of dehydration because it can't drink without a mouth.
Have you ever wondered how waste is handled in skyscrapers? You might think waste just falls straight down to the ground floor, but that's not how it works. Instead, skyscrapers use pipes that are slightly tilted and have small bends. This slows down the waste, stopping it from going too fast or getting stuck. The pipes guide the waste smoothly to the sewer system below, connecting with other floors along the way.
If you lose your hand, a doctor will stitch up the wound and you'll have a stump. But if your blood vessels and nerves are in good shape and the conditions are just right, you might have another option. You see, a doctor can take a hand from a donor and meticulously connect the bones, veins, and muscles to your arm. If done correctly, you'll have full control over your new hand, and the skin is stitched to your arm. Imagine waking up in a coffin and realizing that you were mistakenly buried alive. Now, this wouldn't happen with the medical guidelines we have today. But in the 19th century, old coffins were found with scratch marks on the inside, making this a legitimate concern. So as a solution, they started adding strings inside the coffins that traveled up to the ground and were connected to a little bell. And if you woke up underground in a coffin, you could just ring the bell, signaling that you're still alive.
This bug is living in your face right now and you don't even know it. This is called Demodex, a tiny face mite that lives on your face. Every single person has millions of Demodex living inside their face, and there's no way for you to get rid of them. No matter how hard you scrub your face with face wash or ointments, the Demodex will still be there. When you're awake, millions of Demodex hide in your hair follicles where they cannot be washed off. They only come out when you're sleeping. When you fall asleep, that's when the Demodex start coming out. Demodex creep outside of your hair follicles and start crawling on your skin where they mate, lay eggs, poop, and eat the dead skin cells and oil on your face. Whenever you have direct contact with other people, Demodex eggs begin to be transferred onto your skin. A little bit of Demodex can be beneficial since they eat your dead skin cells and oil. But when your immune system isn't working properly, Demodex can be extremely harmful. When there's an imbalance in your microenvironment, Demodex on your face will reproduce rapidly. This can lead to what's called demodicosis, which can lead to itching, redness, and a rough sandpaper-like feeling on your skin.
If you put your feet on the car dashboard, you're risking serious injury in a crash. When the airbag deploys at over 200 miles per hour, it could slam your knees into your face, breaking your femur or worse. Think twice before getting too comfortable.
Ever seen a truck carrying huge pipes? Looks normal, right? But wait, this could be a death trap. If the driver slams the brakes too hard, boom, the pipes can turn into missiles. They crush the cabin like a tin can, leaving the driver with no chance of survival. The driver never stood a chance, and it could happen to anyone near one of these trucks. This is why proper securing is crucial. Always keep your distance from trucks like these. Never drive too close. Stay back. Stay safe. Because one mistake could be your last. Stay aware and share this to save lives.